Welcome to San Diego, California, America's classiest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to witness one of the best moments of bowl season each and every year, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Perez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Perez. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Now on the option. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great job by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. So SMU's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big... Turning it on! They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
All right, we got the completion. We got some yardage. We got some positive yards. Now we're in 4th and manageable. And you dang right, we're going for this puppy. We got our 4th down play ready to roll. We're calling it in.
And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Card in the backfield, it's Knight. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that's shove saved a touchdown. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Flanagan. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. To the air on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Perez. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Hand off from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Young. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead, and we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Jennings. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking for space. It's Wiggins. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. The give out of the gun. There he goes! And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
There's so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Payne. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Irish send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They feed him again. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Right down the middle. The sure hands. It's Knight. He'll work his way down to the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. We like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get throws toward the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking for room. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the air, it's Jennings. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wiggins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. The official says no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down, let's go make a a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to it. Got the first down, looking for more. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They'll go to the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iron!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Takes the handoff. It's Wiggins. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much.
It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, ball on top of it, still get the first down. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wiggins.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to punch it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So a drive there of 82 yards. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. To the air, it's Jennings. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Gives it on the option. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You've got the...
Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Red pass, it's complete. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. The run to the right. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got the quick completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's open. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Can't get him to the ground. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. He's looking to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. There he goes. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's fourth down. They boot it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. To throw, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the defense, got him at the 27. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Mustangs are marching down the field. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Touchdown Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th.
SMU 26.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for space. It's Green. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And that's a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Cooper. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that is another.
Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on 4th and short from the 20. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go